Guys, if you don't have my notifications on, you probably didn't see this YouTube short in time. Check it out.
The entire market's about to pump. I can't tell you why here because they're listening, but the link to my free Discord is in the description. I'll see you in there. I'll tell you there. Bye.
So once again, I told you so, and we've literally only been up since that point. So whoever does have my notifications on, congrats to you because you saw it in time. All right, guys, quick update for you. All right, when it comes to the scalps and stuff, I update you guys in the Discord all the time, whatever. We've been long the entire weekend, okay? It's been kind of low volume, haven't really been doing much, but we're long, and we're long for a pretty significant reason. But I actually think that the more interesting asset pair this week is going to be Ethereum, and I want to talk about why. All right, so before we zoom out, we can see very clearly that Bitcoin is just in this same range that it's been in. Nothing crazy has happened over the last week, and Ethereum is actually doing the exact same thing. So why do I think that Ethereum may steal the show this week? Well, guys, to answer this question, I would like to take you to my good friend Market Cipher B. Market Cipher B is a premium indicator that we can use to follow the money, as I always advocate for on this channel. So in the last video, which was kind of down here, we mentioned that Bitcoin is likely to come up and take these highs and continue its move down, which is exactly what happened. Upon making its move down, we saw very clearly that on Market Cipher B, we were getting bullish divergences with the momentum waves and with the money flow, which is a very strong signal to go long. At this point, this is where I made the YouTube short yesterday saying, hey, the market is going to go up. And sure enough, it's been up ever since I said that. And now let me introduce you to the 4-hour time frame. Guys, there is nothing bearish looking about the 4-hour on Market Cipher B. Money flow is super thick. And what do we always say when it comes to the money flow? The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. Now, we haven't even had one divergence yet, but let's just say we were to get one. This wave would clip over the next couple days or so. Price would have to come up and break the high, and then we would have a bearish divergence like this. If this 4-hour bear div plays out, it will be perfect confluence with an SFP of the high and coming into, as you can see on the screen, Giga Macro Golden Pocket. Gio, what is a Giga Macro Golden Pocket? Oof, I'm glad you asked. If you take a golden pocket from the high of 2022, okay, this is how long we've been down here, the high of 2022, and we bring it down to the low of 2022 and the bear market, you can see very clearly that this level perfectly lines up with the golden pocket, which we know is a very reactive zone. So as of now, in my opinion, I do think it's probable to come back up to the high, sweep the liquidity for everyone that's shorted in this range over the past week, and then potentially come back in and keep consolidating in this range. And here's where things get fun. Guys, after a big move as we've had, Bitcoin loves to form a huge range. Let's take a look at what happened in June of 2023. We had a big move up of give or take 25%, and then we started ranging for 2 months. Here, we had a move up of 30%, and we've only been in this range now for 1 week. So now let's just say Bitcoin repeats itself and it starts to range for just another couple months. We know that they're going to sweep the low at some point, they're going to sweep the high at some point, whatever. Market Cipher B right now looks like it's headed for the high. So we have to be paying attention for shorts when we're above the high, also because we're in our golden pocket zone. But it gets interesting. Let's just say we take the high and we come back in and we continue to range, take the low, continue to range, continue to range. The longer Bitcoin ranges, especially after having a big pump, the more excited I get. Guys, if this happens, it is so important to pay attention to Bitcoin dominance. After Bitcoin has a massive move, as it's had, it typically dies off. It gets boring. People start calling it a stable coin. People stop paying attention to it. So what happens to all the money that was committed at the lows? Well, they take profits and smart money moves, guys. Smart money doesn't stay in one asset. If Bitcoin is going sideways, especially after a large move and does nothing, while Bitcoin dominance is going down, where do you guys think that money is going to? It goes towards altcoins. This is essentially how an altcoin season begins. And what is the largest altcoin? Ethereum. Now, guys, I say it all the time. Bitcoin and Ethereum work in tandem, okay? They are correlated. When one goes up, the other goes up most of the time. But I came to an interesting realization today that I want to share with you. Guys, what I'm about to say, remember that they work in tandem, okay? This is the daily chart on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin's on the left, Ethereum's on the right. January 2023, Bitcoin had a pump, Ethereum had a pump. April 2023, Bitcoin had a pump, Ethereum had a pump. Now, here's where it gets interesting. June 2023, Bitcoin had a pump, but Bitcoin took the previous high. Ethereum had a pump, but Ethereum did not take its previous high. And then now, October 2023, Bitcoin had a massive pump, wiping out both of the highs. Yet Ethereum did not even wipe out the July high. So now let's get rid of all the drawings. I was never really much of an artist. Anyways, we can see that Bitcoin has been putting in a higher high every time it's gotten a pump this year, but Ethereum's been putting in a lower low. So now what does this mean? Well, we can see very clearly that if you take my favorite tool in trading, which is a trend line, just kidding, a liquidity line, we can see that there is a lot of liquidity above us on Ethereum. And what happens after Bitcoin makes a pump and starts to range? Say it with me. Altcoin season. If Bitcoin makes it to its daily order block between 37.6 and 40K, which I do think is probable, I do believe Ethereum will do the same. Now, Ethereum's daily order block relative to where Bitcoin's daily order block is resides up here between 2,770 and 2,965. If Bitcoin makes it up to 38 point whatever to 40K, I do believe we can see an almost $3,000 Ethereum once again. So very interesting times right now, guys. I'm keeping my eye on Ethereum and of course other alts which have started to move already. And we got to pay attention to Bitcoin dominance. Now, of course, I will be keeping you guys up to date in real time as I do. So make sure you like and subscribe. Last thing I'm going to leave you with, guys, if you needed an exchange to trade on, the exchange that I use is called MEXC. It is the cheapest on fees, 0.01%. Taker fee, 0.00% maker fee. I always mess that up. If you don't know what that means, you shouldn't be trading. But if you do know what that means, then you know that it is basically free and you can take all the scalp trades that we talk about in the Discord. So it's a really good platform. And of course, anybody that supports me by using my referral code, I very much appreciate you. Thank you. And that's it, guys. I'll see you live tomorrow and I'll catch you guys in the Discord. Happy trading. They say I have free VIP. You join by sending the code. It's a code that no one knows. Oh, just go to the Discord and DM the bot 4614. I gotta go, man.